you have been with the Power Networking Conference since the very first day. Mm-hmm. What attracted you to the conference?
George Fraser. I got this wonderful note from George, and he said, I want you to work with me on something. And I was so impressed with him, with his leadership, with his commitment to people, not just Black and African American people, but all people. But certainly it was his spark of genius and his absolutely unconditional commitment to having a world-class training conference, rather than an issue conference, but a training conference that would assist Black and African American people in having lives that work, and having intergenerational wealth, and having sound bodies. In fact, this year, as you know, we're focusing on wealth and wisdom.
Yes.
So yeah, it was the leader. And I think if you were to ask anybody that question, they would all say, "Oh, it was George Fraser."
Yes. And so how has the conference impacted your life over the years?
Oh my goodness. When I think about, and I told George this in a phone call recently, I said, George, when I look at the Power Network Conference and I think about the Positively Powerful Women Awards, I can see I can see the shadow reflected there. Because every year we get to honor women who are doing incredible things and making a global impact. A lot of the tools that I use in bringing that vision and mission of mine to life of empowerment, I learned at the Power Networking Conference.
Excellent.
Yeah, so not only do I delight in working with our wonderful faculty of about 100 people as a director of education, but I notice and I learn from the speakers, and I notice the mechanics, the background, how it's put together, how people are greeted. I'm not suggesting that I learned it all from the conference, but how can you not be an avid student? How can you not be a sponge when you see something that is magnificent? Everybody wants to be associated with magnificence and excellence, which is why I'm so honored to have you interview me.
Oh, thank you.
The Exceptional Business Leaders Series is brought to you by the Power Networking Conference and Exceptional People magazine.